Hey guys, so let's talk about fog and pin locks and the fact that a lot of helmets, like this one, this is my Daytona Shadow, you'll see that there's nowhere for pin locks. Now if you don't know what a pin lock is, it's a anti-fog kind of screen or cover for the inside of the helmet that it creates a pocket of air between the inside of the visor, and there's a very thin layer of air between there and the pin lock piece. If you don't know if your helmet takes pin locks or not, it's pretty simple. There would be these kind of extruding buttons, so to speak, fasteners coming out of your visor. It's on the visor, not the helmet, and that allows the pin lock to latch to something on each side on the inside of the visor and then to create its seal. They have a small gasket around them. So my helmet doesn't have that, and I've previously used a product that it's a workaround for pin lock, and that is the Invision anti-fog insert for face shields. This is the what they call the Pro Shield. You can see there's two different fits. There's universal, and there's one for an RI, but this is for universal visors. This will fit any visor. If it doesn't have a pin lock system, this will still work. The way it works is that there's a gasket around the outside edge of the visor that's also an adhesive. So we're going to stick this to this helmet. And I've never used a pin lock, so I don't know if it's better, but I know it's better than nothing. These are under $20 on Amazon, and I'll put a link to the product in the description of the video. So let's open this, and this is my first product review, guys, so I'm going to set a little bit of a standard here. We're not going to open packages like little girls, we're going to open packages like men. So I've got my K-bar style knife here. This is what we're going to open stuff with on this channel. We're going to be men. Let's see how manly that was. That's pretty manly. Pretty happy with that. We don't want to bend or crease or crinkle or wrinkle this at all. Oh, we got stickers. That's right. I got stickers the last time I ordered one of these. You can see the contents of the bag. Once we've opened it, are instructions, as well as 2 stickers. And then here is going to be the Pro Shield anti-fog shield for the inside of our visor. The Pro Shield is the top pre-cut layer of film. It is the thickest and is crystal clear, not hazy, with a visible strip of adhesive around its edge. And if you guys can see that at all, that's this edge right here. This is our gasket. This is what's going to keep air getting in and out. So it's got the instructions here. With helmet visor in full down position, mark the outline of helmet face portal with tape on outside of visor. Diagram 1. So that would be this. That would be saying that we should actually take, so that's actually, I'm going to disagree with the instructions here, guys. I'm going to say that step 1 that we should do is we're going to get the visor off and we're going to clean the visor. So step 1 in removing a motorcycle full face helmet visor is let's pull the visor up. So these directions want us marking stuff up and then cleaning the visor. I'm going to disagree. We're going to clean the visor first. You want the surface you're sticking it to be clean. And one thing we really don't want is if I've got smudges in here at all, we don't want to trap them in behind the visor shield, because then forever you're going to have that fingerprint until you remove this shield. I had one and I took it off because the gasket did kind of give up over time. It might have been the way I was cleaning it. So step 1, let's clean the visor. If you clean both sides, then you can really see if you missed anything. I could go hog wild and get out some chemical and clean off the old area where the gasket was, but we're going to use that to mark this one up. We've got a clean visor. You can see they're horseshoeing it, finding the center, placing it, and then we're going to move our way out. Let the center of shield top and bottom to first contact visor. Carefully lay down remainder of shield from center outward. Once correctly positioned, apply gentle pressure on perimeter adhesive to seal. Start from center and press outwards. Diagram 4, a small airspace between shield and face shield can be expected. Do not mold center of shield to visor. It's not a glass cover like it is on your flat phone screen. It's gonna create that air pocket I was talking about. Nice and slow. Let's not crinkle it. Let's not ruin it. Now let's try not to touch that adhesive as much as possible. This thing's directional. It's not symmetrical up and down. Make sure that it's oriented correctly. And then we're gonna stabilize the visor with the outsides of my pinkies. And we're gonna place. And we are going to just let the outside fall where it will. Now, to create the seal, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start at the middle and we're gonna work our way out. I'm gonna flip it over, start in the middle on the top portion, and I can already see that it didn't push down there. So we're gonna push it down. Now we're not worried about getting air out. Remember, this is not your phone. This is not a flat surface. And what we actually do want is air inside there. And flip. Now let's inspect the entire perimeter of the fog shield. This thing is most of the visor. It does not have to be 110% perfect. And I'm gonna try not to flex it or move it. Let's start here and very slowly go. If you have air coming in and going out, the only thing this thing's gonna do is trap fog and make it a million times worse rather than make it any better. Just for overkill, like I said, this thing is either gonna be 100% airtight and it's totally gonna work exactly the way we want it to. And I have had one, I can confirm it does totally work. As you can see, it's definitely visible that it's there. The whole outside of this visor is gonna fog up as soon as I breathe in my helmet. And it's fogged. The inside is not gonna fog. Now the one thing I noticed when I owned one of these before was that I commute very early in the morning and it's still dark outside. It's at sunrise time. I did notice that it creates a little bit of a glare effect from any lights. So car headlights, traffic lights, any kind of light's gonna have kind of this refractory, kind of exploded. The pro outweighs the con though, is what I'm talking about, because you know, if my face shield's totally fogged up, my vision's so much worse than just, you know, a light being kind of bright and shiny in my face. Let's actually go and give this a little bit of a hit with a blow dryer, because any adhesive is gonna activate better with a little bit of heat. So as you can see, I hit it with a hair dryer. I tried to evenly apply heat just to the shield, to the visor. I just want the adhesive nice and warm. It makes it kind of tacky, makes it sticky. Nice easy wipe down inside. Let's not get crazy. First and last step of anything to do with your motorcycle helmet visor, clean. Clean it before, clean it after. You'll have a much better result. Back in, nice and easy. I believe in this product, otherwise I wouldn't be doing a review on it and giving you a link to buy it. So I'm happy to support the brand. Match the line of the visor. I kind of like that. So let's do the same thing on the other side. If you're looking for a pinlock solution, if you don't have pinlocks in the visor for your helmet, if it didn't come with that, then that helmet's visor probably doesn't have even a version that you could buy. That is how you install an Invision Pro Shield anti-fog visor screen.